What's going on, folks? It's KspadeTheProspect. I'm back today with a brand new video for you guys. Madden 16 franchise mode, but no gameplay in today's video. What I want to do is answer my two most requested questions when it comes to my franchise mode, and one of them is, Spade, what are your slider settings? So many of you guys said, Spade, when I watch your videos, it looks right. So anybody who has ever played on all Madden, you guys know your wide receivers never have a speed advantage. I don't care how slow the DB is, your receivers are always slower. And all Madden does that to try to give the computer an edge, so everybody goes through and they tweak the sliders a little bit, and it's tough to find one that plays right. To me, mine plays right, so I'm gonna share that with you guys here today. You can see I play 11-minute quarters, and of course I'm playing on all Madden difficulty. What I want to show you guys is that for player skill, on some of my passing and catching, I just went from the 50 is default, and I took it up to 55. I didn't mess with stuff like fumbles or pass coverage or interceptions or even tackling. I didn't want to fool with all that. I felt like that was fine. Now for CPU skill, I dropped a lot of things down to 46, right? QB accuracy, wide receiver catching, pass blocking, and run blocking, I dropped down to 41. The reason for that is in Madden 16, man, defensive linemen really don't create pressure unless you use them. And I try to play with my strong safety as much as possible. So what I did was, most of that things was dropped to 45. Pass catching and pass throwing, accuracy or whatnot, I dropped to 46. You can see I left fumbles at 50 and I left tackling at 50. I don't want to put the computer at a disadvantage on tackling. And just give it a shot. You guys may like it. You may decide that it's still not quite where you want it. What I did was I borrowed somebody's slider settings, and it wasn't right for me, but it was close enough that I could tweak it and get it where I wanted, where I felt like it was right. Speed threshold is something that you guys really need to pay attention to. I have my minimum player speed threshold set on 45. Now I did drop injuries down to 35. You can play with that and see how you want it. The speed threshold is a big one. If you go too low, it makes speed more valuable. So I got mine on 45. Let's suppose you take yours to 40. You're gonna have like receivers running away from people. Okay, so part 2 of this video, I'm supposed to show you guys how to get your created characters or your superstar characters into your franchise mode. And I'm gonna show you guys step by step. You go back to the main screen as I was just on. You go over to settings, you go to creation, and you create a player. This player can be, just somebody that you want to add. It can be somebody that's retired. Maybe you want to go through and create Randy Moss and put him in, whatever you want to do. It can be you. Just make it whatever you want it to be. Now, what I did was, the only thing I hate about this, and let me go ahead and explain it to you guys. By the story, technically, Johnny is supposed to be a couple of years in the league before Josh Williams is even drafted. So for the original story, Johnny Hithard was a 2-year Raven player before Josh was even drafted. But when you do this creation tool, you can only make them rookies. You can change their age. So what I did was, when I created Johnny and Josh, I made Johnny older than Josh, but they were both rookies. So unfortunately, that you can't mess with. But do this. You can do it as many times as you want to. If you want, you can put a created player on any team, on every team. And like I said, man, let your imagination run wild. It can be a fictitious character. It can be somebody real. It can be, maybe you want to go in and edit one of the guys that's actually in the game. I don't know why I'm actually going through building this guy like I'm about to play with him, but you get the point. You can also mess with the contracts. I didn't choose to do that. Once you are finished creating your character, you save him and you name that roster. Now you see I got my mini Taj. I was working on a montage. You guys don't know about that. I got my bros roster, which is my Johnny and Josh, and I got the official roster. You got to make sure you keep that and don't overwrite your official one, because I know people don't do this anymore, but if your friends come over and they want to play a game of Madden, you don't want to cheese your friends with your created characters. Then again, some of y'all really want to do that, don't you? Some of y'all cheesy as hell. Anyway, once you get this player saved, once you get this roster saved, you want to back out to the main menu, and then the next thing you want to do is go and start yourself a franchise. There's multiple franchises you can do. You can do a coach, franchise or own a franchise, whatever. Let's see what I'm gonna go to. I don't know why I'm so much ahead of the video, y'all. Bear with me. I'm doing this whole thing. I'm just running through it. Okay, so check this out. You're gonna go to the cloud, and you see I got the one that I already got played, which is my Raider one. But we're gonna start a new one. Start a new franchise. What is it saying here? Okay, I definitely want to use the active roster that I got set up, because the active roster is my how-to, the one that I just saved. So we're gonna load that one up. You guys saw that I created I am K-Spade. I added him to the Miami Dolphins roster. So this is what it's gonna do right now. Before it even starts the franchise, it's gonna import the rosters that I just created. I probably could end the video right here. Like, y'all got it, right? Y'all got it? Anyway, we'll go ahead through. It might be some naysayers or some doubters out there. I like proving doubters wrong. That's what I'm here to do. So we got this whole thing loaded up now. We go in and choose the team. What do you know? They got me right here on the Dolphins. They made it easy for me because I made that my favorite team. So I select the Dolphins. You see I can change my role, set my league settings, starting point, all that. I'm gonna just go ahead and go start playing so I can show you guys that my guy did make it on the team. When you are creating this guy, you have to create his attributes. Don't ruin your franchise. Like, don't make him a Super Saiyan, you know? And if you're gonna make him a Super Saiyan, at least make him Super Saiyan level 1. Don't have him all the way out there with the tail and the yellow hair just kicking ass and taking names. So here I am, man. I'm on the Dolphins roster. I'm gonna go to the strong safety spot. As you can see, Rashad Jones is starting, but that's my created player right there. Boom. So I think I answered the 2 most requested questions that I get for my franchise. If you guys ever have any more questions, or if I didn't make something clear in this video, let me know. I'll be checking the comment section, man. So if I see you guys need some help, I'm gonna try my best to help you guys out. I hope this video was helpful, man. If it was, let me get that thumbs up. Tell a friend about it. If you know somebody else who needs help, direct them to this video. But that's all I got for today, folks. Gameplay will return Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We are back on the regular schedule. So I'll catch you guys Wednesday with more gameplay. If you guys enjoyed it, let me get that thumbs up. I'm out the next time, though, y'all. Peace.